You're live. Hello, YouTube. Ow. Welcome to the shit show that is my crafting life. Starring me. Actually, more starring my pajama shorts and my pliers. Please say hello to my lovely assistant that sucks. And that would be not my mods that I was talking about, this arm thing that holds my camera. I hate it. I had it set up for, just because, like, I've been working on, where are they? There they are. So these are not finished. I still have to finish these tonight, and I don't see myself being able to do that while in live stream because it takes me running my grinder. But yeah, I've got 4 rings that I'm building at the moment, and fuck me. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Hello, ladies. How are you? My wonderful mods. My friends who have been such an amazing help. Okay. I made a few, Iris. I made those 3 out of sterling. Then over here, I made a few more different just bands that I'm selling, hoping people who are cheap and just want a sterling silver ring for, I did the math, like $15, I think is a fair enough price, and I make a little bit of profit off of that, and I'm happy. And now, when you get shoved into here, you can look at the diamond sorting tray. So, sorry I haven't gotten a tutorial up. I'm trying to keep schooling going. I also got a notice that I have to move because the owner of the house that I'm living in is selling it. Probably said this last week. But that has just been a really fucking taxing process because, yeah, everybody in here, there's a lot of people selling and a lot of people needing apartments. And so every time I apply, people, what goes through their head is, oh, well, these people don't have felonies, so we're going to rent to them. What they always give me some lame ass excuse, and I like, it's like, yeah, you want to pretend like you're not judging against something that, like, you're actually to discriminate against in Montana. So just fucking be honest. I know it, you know it. Who cares? You know what? They haven't even given me a date. I have no idea. It could be 2 months. It could be 2 days. I live in it's a transitional living house, and so the way they run this place is, and all of them, they run like the other one that I came from, they had 13 people in it. They were packing us 2 to 3 in a room, and it's just so they can make money, and they set it up so that we don't even have an actual lease. We're just part of a program, and that one of the things that program does is provide housing. And I don't know. I'm trying to get a hold of the fucking people who own this property, because I have a feeling, because what they did is they stopped renting this place out to a room and gave us all, except for me and Simeon, because we get the room with the office. Gave everyone else just single rooms, and the rent's even a little cheaper here. And I think when it came time to renew the lease, the landlord, with the fact that the property is quadrupled or tripled, said, "Hey, I want more money," and they were like, "Oh well, we won't make enough profit off these guys then," and decided to drop it instead of like trying to figure something out. And I think that's why they're trying to keep. I know, I know, Sabella. Unfortunately, here I am actually barred from, um, like Section 8 and all that stuff. If I have come to a point after spending almost $1,000 in application fees, and it's not that big of a city. I mean, for Montana it is, but I know better than to even fill out an application form for one of the places, because basically what they're doing, I actually had one where I handed them my application fee, and they took a quick glance at my thing, and they said, "We'll be going with someone else." They just wanted my money, and they knew that they weren't going to accept me because of my history, but yeah, like it's getting to be scandalous out here. I, yeah, so I'm a little overwhelmed right now. Sorry to go off on that. I haven't even gotten any schoolwork done today. I've just like been lost in my own head, and like I don't know what the fuck to do. It happens, Sabella. I shouldn't have been such a dumbass in the past, and so now I'm dealing with consequences of that. I used to think none of it mattered, and mistakes were made. Yeah. She's looking all right. How are you ladies doing today? That's the tactic I've been using. And also the nice thing about them is, like, oftentimes at most, they want $10-15 for their application fee. They're not asking $50 fucking dollars to tell you no. And oftentimes they'll just tell me flat out, like, hey, don't even waste your time. Like, when I'm dealing with the owner of the property. So it's kind of the method I've been using too. Oh, fuck, I'm in top chat. Sorry. Live chat. Okay. We haven't done too bad of a job on this so far. Get ourselves... Trying to get this a little better. Oh, to the party. Okay. Sweet. Pro, come out of lurking. Say hello. I miss you. I don't know how long this live stream is going to be. I still have to A, finish those rings. B, pack for the show tomorrow. C, anything else I can think of that I haven't done yet. But we'll chill for a bit. I think I'm going to turn not like the vape that I use every day, but one like it into a hookah. I'm sure someone else has thought of this, and there's got to be a video out there. And if there isn't, I'll fucking make one. But yeah. I know that has nothing to do with making jewelry. Dear God. Ow. So I've been picking out all these little emeralds, all these little rubies, and a couple diamonds here and there. And oh my God, it's been just fucking brutal. The stupid thing is, I'm thinking about ordering more of the damn things. I don't know. I kind of feel like I need to hit it a bit today, even just because, like, diamonds are valuable. Also, we got some tourmaline slices, a lot of them. And I like doing mini pendants of different kinds, and I'm trying to think of a style of pendant, like a mini pendant around tourmaline like that. Thank you, Iris. There we go. That's better. Get that. That puppy's got fire. So, what do we do with this thing now? I mean, I've refrained from using gold on it. Speaking of, I've got the wire wrapper. I've got everything. And I have 4.7 grams of what'll end up being about 12 karat gold, 11 karat gold, something like that. It'll be higher than 10 karat though. And it's one reason I'm practicing so much with the rings. And yeah. Oh, also, Valentine's Day giveaway. I need to make a video for that. I ain't got time for this shit. I probably don't got time for a fucking giveaway, but I want to do it. And it won't be super complex, although knowing me, I'll go as far out as possible. I'll make a sterling silver alternative style ring with a wide choice of gemstones. I mean, you know, you're not getting out of the. Yeah, I know. As you, we'll do the drawing for it, but I want to make someone like an alternative engagement ring, so we'll put up videos of some sort. I don't know. I'm so lost because I don't even know how the back end of any of it works, and I'm like, how do we even advertise? And oh, Sabella, did you see the amethyst and pink sapphire ring? Thank you. I'll try to get one up tomorrow. I'll show some rings. No telling if it's gonna be wire wrapped, if it's gonna be soldered. I can't say what that ring's gonna be. It's just, yeah, you get an alternative wedding ring made out of sterling silver. Your engagement ring. I think a requirement though is that I want to hear from the person who's gonna wear that fucking thing. Like, I read it a while back. It said something. It was really good. Engagement rings can be a surprise. An engagement shouldn't be. And that makes a lot of sense. So, I think there should be, and 2 weeks after that, I'm just gonna do another like regular giveaway. Yeah, you should go check that one out. I did it last night. I was trying to do a single like one of these, and f***ed up so bad that it ended up being a 3 ring or 3 stone, and it looked really good. I was surprised. Fucking did good for once. What am I gonna do over here? What am I gonna do over here? Ooh. Interesting design theory. Nope, it's on Reddit. If you go to my Reddit, it's the thing I posted last night. I was up till like 3 in the damn morning doing it. And then I was proud of myself. I still managed to get myself out of bed by like 10 o'clock. I'm good about it sometimes, but usually not on days I don't got anything to do. All right. So, multicolor opal. What do I want to put up over here? I want to keep this natural. I guess I got a little tiny emeralds, but they suck. Even that little natural ruby kind of sucks. No, that doesn't suck. What is that? Green, red. All right, sorry. Yeah, it's nice. I'm still here. I'm just I'm picking out some stones for this side gallery area, or not side gallery. I don't know what the fuck it's called. I just make this shit. I don't know what the terms are. Right next to this the stone. I want a decent emerald up in here. Like, even if it is tiny. Thank you, Sabella. Yeah, I was fairly proud of that ring. Especially because like it came about from 100% mistakes. That's rare. Alrighty. What type of tiny stones we got up over here? Ooh, we got ourselves a tiny Tanzanite. Yeah. Tiny Tanzanite. It's an okay color Tanzanite too. And we got tiny amethyst. We got tiny topaz. Oh, nope. Oh, God. Don't do it, Tyler. Don't fucking do it. We got ourselves a tiny pink sapphire. And got a tiny blue sapphire too. Oh, hello. We forgot about you. We did, sis. Yes, we did. Where are you from? The machinations that I have going on there. Nice little tiny Tanzanites. I'm still here, sorry. I will get that brought back over here in a second. And, you know, I guess to complete this now, it's only fair to throw in a tiny diamond. That's a really tiny diamond, though. Oh, well, we'll make it work. All right. Sorry about the view there. We'll get this back on the area it should be. Taking my ring off. We have enough of the Alrighty, cool. Now, just gotta talk myself out of using gold for this. Alright, where is... Gauge. So what's going on in your world? Sorry, Iris, I've been just super out of it myself. Ooh. That's interesting. Sorry, I'm looking at diamonds. I'm sorry to hear that. I hate all these people who post moissanite diamonds on Mercari, like calling it, like having the word diamond in the fucking total. It's like, shouldn't even be there. Cough. It's not. They make it sound like it's a. Hello. Huh. Girl says she's not sure if this stone is a real diamond or not. But it's $22. I'm gonna risk that one. So, and I'm one of those people who talk shit about Mercari. First off, if you're a vendor, Mercari's some bullshit. Flat and simple. If you're a buyer, yeah, they've got a great return system. Basically, you just say that the item is fraudulent or broken somehow, and they don't even question it. It's just returned. Which makes it shitty if you're a vendor and, they rip out, like, say, the opal out of this piece and then say, oh, well, it showed up damaged. The opal was missing. And you're like, motherfucker, no. You just lost $100 opal and basically your piece is ruined. It's fuck yeah. But I had a guy who I bought an $800 package of it was supposed to be pink sapphires and they turned out to be bullshit. And he sat there and he was trying to scam me, and he was told them that I was trying to scam the system, and thank God the way they work, they just do not they the way they look at it, it's not the vendors that make them money, it's the customers. So um you got to know who you're buying from. uh I wouldn't buy loose. Well, I mean, I buy loose gemstones from Mercari, but that's because I kind of know what I'm doing. I can do a test within 2 days and know if a stone is fake. Like, I can do it on the spot, know it's bullshit, and be like, nah, no, thank you. Um, you don't know, and you only have 3 days to set up. Be hard to find. Yeah, okay. It's not that nice, is it? I wish her pictures suck. However, this girl has some like interesting diamond stuff, so there's another person who has several it's 6 loose 3-pointers and they're wanting $60 for it, which means that they're all 2 millimeter stones, and that's pretty small, but it's usable for me, and they are worth twice that much. If you're buying them from like Rio Grande or something. But I have a feeling if I just keep sifting through all this bullshit that I have, I'll find several more. And so I'm trying to tell myself not to go buying fucking rocks that I'm not positive that I need to buy. Okay, so yellow, green, yo, ooh, wow, that's gonna be difficult. Yellow, green, blue, pink, and then red. I don't know that I need to have the diamond in there. Not a low quality one anyway. But it's up for debate. We'll see how this goes. I got a drill press. I got decent bits and burrs. And a jeweler's saw. I mean, long story short, I have a pretty crazy little jewelry fabrication shop at this point. Finally. Oh, you bastard. We also forgot what we were working with. No one bites the dust. We might have a rule on this. If it gets dropped, I can't find it, I'm not hunting that hard. You move along. Is that emerald? Emerald can go in first then. Do us a little bow tie satin. Hey, Sabea, have you ever heard of copper rings that are like the soldered ones with, say, CZ in them? Do they ever sell for, like, let's say $15 a piece? Is that possible? I made several the other week. just with cubic zirconia, and then, or this last week, I made several, and they're just single stone. I might practice with their shanks to learn how to embed like CZs into them. This is like the quietest after party I think we've had. I will do a video Sunday. Although, at like 5 o'clock my time. I did one, like, at least as of now, that is still my plan. Diamond it is. Put the most effed up and included diamond ever. Right next to a really nice emerald. Can I abide that in my work? I don't think this is the time or place to use this fucking diamond. I gotta get another one. Oh damn! I almost need the force to figure out where my diamond packages are at. Can't verify. Can't verify. This just flat out might be too small. It is. That's a fucking white sapphire. Oh, come on. Where the hell is it? Here's the nice ones that I have. Oh, I know, right? I'm giving up on this. We're just going to fucking Tanzanite, and then I'll move into a pink sapphire from there and go with a little tiny ruby afterwards. Sometimes you just need the good old-fashioned pliers. Yeah, there's some nice ones in that little batch that I got. The big one that was in there is I think it's 0.65 carats. She might be. It's hard to say. Someone's, I think, lurking. Da-da-da-da, Iris. Hi, Iris. Ouch. Okay. Grab our nice little pink sapphire. I used to listen to a lot of rock. Um, I listen to electro swing from time to time and techno. I don't listen to a lot of music anymore because it just kind of brings back, I don't know, I identified so much of my life before with music that I almost tend to avoid it nowadays. God damn it. How about you? Why do we have 5 viewers all of a sudden? See, and that's how I used to be. Exactly. Like, I mean, I didn't listen to rap a bunch, but country was the one thing that I was just like, no, 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 no. Spice Girls. Hello, 5 lurkers that are out there. Thank you for lurking. Oh, now it's 4. Scared one off. Calling them out. Thank you for lurking. I am demonstrating how one does a ridiculously small bow tie setting to hold this little rainbow of gemstones. right? Like, I was only gonna do an hour stream, but it doesn't feel right to end it without letting Iris banhammer somebody. Oh, I'm sorry. I try not to be out of frame, but I'm always out of fucking frame. Now we take the King of Gemstones, known as the Ruby. We gently see if it shall fit. It might not like the space too much right now. I say, oui, monsieur. It is not too big a home for you, no. See, this one's so fucking tiny, it's gone! It is fun once in a while. Okay, so we'll grab ourselves another. This time, slightly larger ruby. Set it to the side. We have many to choose from. Why are you running? Yes. It is perfect. It's difficult using natural, like making the decision that I'm going to use all natural when I do something like this. Because then I run across a ruby like this that is perfect, and I'm like, but that's kind of a nice ruby, and those fuckers are not cheap, even when it's that small. Yeah, I think it'll do. Always. Oh, yeah, it would be much better. Oh, sorry. My hip just decided it was wanting to be done. Okay, so we've gotten this stage, and I'm just not really comfortable putting any more stones in. The wire's just not working with me. So, oh, I am going to grab a bit of 32 gauge real quick. Thankfully, there are only 4 stones in this little thing. Nine. I will give it 10 minutes at least. I'm going to attempt to finish this, but no guarantees. I do have to go finish those rings, so. At this point, what I'm doing is I am going under the frame and tying each side of the frame on each stone together. And this not only holds the stone in place better and adds tension, but it it holds the stones in better, which is most definitely the important part when you're doing these sorts of wraps. I get really caught up in focusing when I'm doing these, because you have to slip this wire between the stone and the wire that's underneath it, and it can easily pop the stone out the top or cause, yeah, it's also hard to Put it in there, and yeah, all sorts of problems. Hey, Sabella, I'm trying to learn how to flush set like 2 mm stones, and I'm having a problem with it. Do you know if there's any like secret to it or anything that I'm missing that isn't getting explained in the tutorials? Which basically say drill hole, burr it out, round burr, then use a stone setting burr, and then put the stone in and tamp it down in one way or another. I'm about to see if I can't get that one fucking tool that they use that just like automatically smashes it in. I saw that and was like, well, that could be real helpful. Oh, really? I just started like a month ago. Or, yeah, like something like that. I'm not trying to like, I'm sorry that I'm not trying to be cocky or like talk down on. I hear that with wire wrapping too. Like people are like, "You've only been doing this a year." And it surprises me when somebody says that I've surpassed them and they've been doing jewelry fabrication much longer than I have. Ah, okay. I just bought a second torch. The torch that I had, if you didn't use right when you were smelting the metal, it would fuck it up. The torch would stop working, so I bought a better torch. Now it like turns that bubble or that silver into something that you could drink within like 10 seconds. Melts it like it was ice. That's fair. See, that's one reason I'm like so afraid to end up homeless right now. I do not want to lose the shop that I have, because even if like all goes south, as long as I can at least find a place to store it, I guess. Wire wrapping is like in my opinion, the best. Oh, what in the hell? How did that emerald get flipped upside down? And this is one of those reasons, like, you put in a tiny emerald upside down in something that you're doing torch work with, and that entire project might be smoked. That was at least, well, we'll see. Theoretically, I should be able to write that and have this work out just fine still. And that is one reason that this is always nice, is because when your stone stuff changes on you all of a sudden, you can fill in a lot of area with wire. And god damn it, I can imagine it has. You know, when you said it makes your eyes cross, so it'll make my eyes cross. Trying to tie these things in. There's the wire. Alrighty. Thankfully, I was not like hell bent on finishing this project before the market. Watch this be like that piece that makes it so that it's possible, and then I'm like, well, okay, fine, I'll spend the next 2 hours in live stream, and then it's midnight, and then I fucking polish everything for another 2 hours and go to the market on 3 hours of sleep tomorrow. I don't want to do that. Technically, I should be asleep by now, but we don't operate the market that way ever. No, I won't do that bad. I don't think. I don't know. I doubt I will go that extreme. It seriously would require me installing this right now to find that, like, it almost finishes it up, and I just need to add, you know, what seems to be a few more wires. If that happens, then I will end up bent on finishing it. It's just how I work. Because I can't sell this tomorrow if I don't have it on me. Which I'm not planning to, but if it's possible, well, the reverse is also true. I can sell it if I have it on me, so that's when it becomes a might as well have it on me type situation. Oh, fuck, no. The end of your bow tie setting can just become detail. Start coiling away. Normal people don't do bow tie settings this small. Actually, to my knowledge, I'm the only person I've ever seen who does bow tie settings this small. Even the guy who put up the tutorial and who I'm pretty sure like possibly invented this whole setting, I've never seen him do 2mm stones with it. I went looking after I wrapped a 1.8mm die or 4 1.8mm diamonds. Oh, I lost one of my mods. Iris, Sibella, you still here? Sibella's here. Sorry, I keep losing track of where in space this needs to be. Plus, I'm just like wanting it to be completed, so. Check it. We did it there. Yeah. Yeah, that will look okay. Huh. This could be problematic for me, ladies. Looks like it might not require a bunch of stupidity to get it finished before 2 a.m. I mean, I'm easily going to be running till midnight on it, but That's including polishing. That is adorable, Sabella. At the same time, like, I need to be moving better than what I'm doing now, or I'm not gonna make it till midnight to finish this damn piece. Put one. Number two. Insert this there now. That's better. All right, and then ouch. Oh no. Thinking. Sorry, finding an anchor for... I made one side way too short. Finding anchors for that is being problematic at the moment. Oh, hey, that's not... I wonder how hot an opal can get. I know the answer is not very, so I'm not going to try, but still. God, this is being fucking problematic. Sorry, I have like... Wait, Googled what? I got so fucking caught up in this getting that anchored that, yeah, like that was all that was in existence at that moment. It's still pretty strong in my existence, but at the same time, I am able to, like, I'm back to the earth now, finally, so... Oh, if you can heat an opal. Yeah, they do not supposedly respond super great to heat. I do not exactly know, but apparently they're so fragile that thermal expansion can cause them to break badly. I don't know. Let's give you something to hold you down. Lucifer. Oh, that name is so fucking great. Alrighty. Then from there. Okay. Be careful. Oh no. It is an option though. It is an option. But then again, so is this. Easier is not always better. Actually, rarely when you're wire wrapping, but at the same time, like, there is no point in making something stupidly elaborate either. Come on. It gotta be that complex. Just strap you through there. Call it fucking good. Ha! He doth arise, only to get smacked in the face. Baba. Iris, the moment that it was spoken of has arrived. Oh, shit, my bad. That's important, though. Oh, great. My competition is really being competitive. You can't one-up me. Sorry about that. I had to snap a picture. I didn't want, well, I mean, not that somebody had not already borrowed a design of mine, but I don't really care. But I didn't want them thinking I was just like purposely trying to one up what they had made. She knows I'm gonna fucking live stream too. That's okay. No, I'm sorry. I turned it down and then it just like turned itself back on to be like, to hell with Iris. Like, I didn't even, yeah, it turned itself on. I'm so sorry, Iris. Because after the first one, I had done something to deal with it. I need to come up with earrings. Like, I need an easy way to make freaking earrings. Straight up. kaboom. This sucks. Because this thing is doing super good all of a sudden. And is like basically whispering in my ears sweet nothings about finishing it. And I'm trying to explain, like, girl, I ain't got time for that. Which one is this? 14. Okay. So you're going to especially at this point, there's like nothing but metal work to be done too. There's no more stones that should be added to this. Indeed, they are. So I'm gonna do a God damn it. I don't know, a swirl or whatever the fuck you call it. Yeah, just framing, which sucks because I recognize where I'm at because of how often you know, I'll be shooting a video and like I've shot the whole video up till this point, and then I'll get here and I'll get like super focused, and then like next thing I know I'm like, "Oh, I haven't filmed. It's been, an hour." And whereas like I've spent 12 hours on the rest of it, that hour was the end. It's like, god damn it. So, I actually have a feeling that this can get done in a reasonable period of time. Unfortunately. Because that means I'm not just putting it down, and I got one more thing to polish besides the rings. But it will be worth it. Careful. Ugh. Ow. This is exactly what I mean by getting like super fucking focused too. Sometimes that's a really good thing for me. For instance, when I'm in as much pain as I am at the moment, this is about all I can do. Oh, another one. Get it, Iris? Ow. Framing and filler. Filler is the worst. And sometimes also, oh no. I have to grab my drill. Ow. I don't know if my foot came in there. I had to balance, so if it did, I'm sorry. Okay, boom. I'm back. Okay, filler. So we're going to grab ourselves some half round and some half round, actually. Start with. I'm going to cut us off you know, I want to make a joke, but I can't. Because this, like, is watched in the future by people, so. And this part here is actually very. This is something that, as I was learning, I wished somebody would do a fucking tutorial on. And I asked some of, like, the people who do the style that I've learned primarily if they would, and they just didn't seem to have the time. And it's one that I intend to do when I get better at it, and that's filling the rest of your space. Also covering the back, which this one, we might get a little inventive. I might put a plate back there or something. I don't know yet. I have recently thought up of a way to take a plate and solder on some wire to it, and then there you go. So I have a piece of 20 gauge half round, a drink of Monster for nutrition, and some 24 gauge half round. And that was probably what I need right there. Yeah, just about. I'll go slightly longer than I need with this piece. I'm going to flatten it. One reason I'm using half round is it makes so if I have to stick like put in detailed part and bend that, it's not as thick. Because when you start wrapping wire around wire, it starts getting thick. And this has, a flat side and a round side. I'm going to flatten it. Look at both sides pretty objectively. Because when I do so, the half round side has a different dimension to it. It's like just barely beveled. And I'm going to go with the flat side. Stick it. Okay, now we need a little bit of a twist there. I'm also going to do a major sin with this, and that's how I'm going to finish the back. Actually, I don't know. We might use some plate, and then we might use wire wrapping. I don't know yet. I got options. Those options are growing every day too. I do want to keep this as flat as possible, though, and that's part of the reason I just want to use a piece of plate. All right, there's that. I'll pull that over here. Do a single wrap around. I'm just going to leave that in the back because we'll use it as filler for the back. This little area needs some cover up. God, and one way to do that would be really cool would be another one of these. It takes so much freaking time. 26. It's fucking empty. 28, 28, 32, 24, 24, 24. Fucking weird. I feel like I'm missing one. Spiral? Oh, no, not a spiral. A weave right here. And no, if done right, and I'm going to attempt to do it right, but we will see how this goes. Well, we're going to need some serious pieces, so these might be just far too big to be doing this with. We'll see. Oh, there's what I was looking for right there. I'm instead going to switch to 22 gauge. I was going to use 20 gauge square because it was what I found and it would be cool. But at the same time, I'm like, would rather it turn out looking right. So, okay. And then I'm going to need 32 gauge wire, which is going to suck. The last thing I really want to be doing this with is 32 gauge with how slow it's going to be. Good job, Iris. But sometimes slow is not that bad because it looks better. Even though I don't really want to be slow at this moment. I'm definitely gonna go with the slightly extra time in this. Come on, stop being a bitch. Get off there. Sorry, that fell. Half round wire. That's because this here needs something to really hold it down. Judges do have a ban hammer, that's for sure. They ban your ass from society for a minute. Okay. Fuck, it's 10:30. This is what I mean. Get to that point. Why am I taking the slow method then? This is gonna look fucking badass, that's why. You know it. It's not gonna be that slow. There's a powder grown about it too. At least for the moment. Alright. Did that. That takes care of adding a little more detail to the back. I am going to grab several fucking feet. And I mean, like, normally I don't do this with sterling wire, but, well, I'm gonna grab like 4 to 5 foot of sterling wire and actually cut it off the spool, this 32 gauge. So, real quick, I'm gonna get into how the circle 8 pattern is, or the figure 8 pattern, as Vaughn likes to call it. Like, there's some mechanics to it. And those mechanics can be like a good friend, or they can be an enemy, and it's really quite up to you. I'm going to take all that, face it down. I'm going to wrap this around both a couple times just real quick. And I'm just going to sink it back. Oh, whoops, I wrapped it the wrong direction. My bad. Come here. Stop screwing with my opal. I anchor to this somewhere nearby where I want it to be anchored. Of course it would. That's what happens when you get in too much of a hurry. I'm gonna rock this though. Fuck it. So I want that to go there before it's going to disappear. While this is going to go here and disappear. So this is the shorter curve. Sorry. This is the shorter curve. And here's the longer curve. What the fuck? There we go. I hate this fucking tripod. Shorter curve, longer curve. So when I wrap around the shorter curve, I'll do so twice. And I'll come over to the longer curve and I'll wrap around it 3 times. I'll come back over to the short one and I'll do 2 again. 1, 2. I'll come back over here, and this time I'll do 4. I'll do 4 again. And then I'm going to switch it up to doing up to 5 times. What just happened there? Did not like how it felt. Okay. 5. But I'll keep doing 2 on the smaller curved side. And every time, like, I'll pull them into position when I'm about to tighten them for the first time. Okay, I'm about at that point I don't want to be at. That point I don't want to be at is where I've got to tie these down underneath and then like basically sew in the rest of these. That is never actually fun. But it looks like I did this successfully and won't have to. Or, well, it's looking like it. We'll see if I can't pull this part off, which is a little difficult. Yes. Come on. Here we go. And then wrap this straight down. How's your internet being weird? This part sucks. Is the wire's gonna harden? Hmm. Mm-hmm. God damn it. Get back down. Alrighty, and then okay. This is longer than it needs to be officially, so cut some off. Jeez, about perfect. Okay. Because getting this tied down nice and tight. Then yes. That actually went amazingly well. Now I have one slight thing I gotta do. Oh, more than one, but I'm gonna make a little design-ish stuff go on back there. But as always, yeah. Give me a 26 should do fine. And now to set the last stone that will go into this piece. It's a beautiful little faceted moonstone. I actually got to get more of these things. I'm really not a fan of the fucking guy that I get them from. Like, he's one of those suppliers in India that I only deal with because I absolutely have to. Okay. 2 and 3. Make our little... It looks a little bit like a crown. This is my normal claw setting that I do. It's a 3-prong. I call it a prong setting. like, personally. Just ever since that fucking guy corrected me, I'm like, well, he is right. However, me and everyone else in the Wirewrap community, well, not everyone, but a lot of people, call this prong setting. He's right, though. There is a difference. It was a fair correction to make. Grab a little bit more of this 32 gauge. Then what I'm going to do is, so we have our prongs on the front. You can do that 4-prong or 3-prong. And then this is what the back looks like. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take and I'm going to wrap this 32 gauge around the, like, stem, if you will. And then underneath the wires, close to the stone. And I'm going to make a kind of a weaving pattern to tie the bottom of this together in a way. I'll do so with being like the least amount visible from, like, if it was a completely transparent stone, which it's somewhat transparent, I want it to be, yeah, the least noticeable. And I'll basically wrap it up to the other side, and that'll just help me in it'll keep this structurally sound. It'll hold together better. It'll hold the rock in a little bit better. And it makes it so when I tie to the frame of the pendant, there is, instead of, like 2 points of contact, which might as well be 1 point as far as the setting to the stone is concerned, it gives you like 3 areas where there's contact. Tying it in. And I'm actually gonna pick a pretty non-intrusive little spot. Down at the bottom. Fuck. It's almost 11. That does better. At least. Fuck, there are way too many wires in my way. But that's okay. I'm going to start using them to tie down and kind of decorate the back up a little bit. And a pretty quick process, too. Are you girls still here? Oh, okay. I wonder if Sabella passed out or something listening to me, or if she just lagged out or something. She's been quiet for a bit. God damn it. I'm sorry. I'm kind of cold too. I get it. Montucky. How'd I know this was gonna happen with this fucking pendant? It seemed like it was just so far from being done. Meh. You can pass out, Iris. Go ahead. I could call it an end to the show. from this point, there's really not much left that I'll like be able to really teach anybody. I mean, I can stay live too. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, it does not want to cooperate. I'm not going to force it to. I will make this go quick instead of, yeah, fuck that. All right, so I'm going to come back to the back of this, and I'm going to flatten this thing that I did. It would too. I almost forgot. Sabella. Sabella. Did you fall asleep, Sabella? Oh, I just threw that in the copper bin. Oh well. Okay. Let's see. We have that there. Yep, go there. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. House, palace, carrying single trees and talking to bird. Uh-huh. Why do trees need a palace? Yeah, I noticed that. I was thinking I'll probably call the live stream here shortly. I don't got much left on this thing. I'm literally in the speed mode of doing the back. Oh, you motherfucker. Sometimes I swear these things just do things to fuck with you, and you're like, motherfucker, that was on purpose. Da, 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 da. Um, let's see here. I got this square piece. And that square piece. So what I'm going to do is actually, yeah. Da, 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 da. Technically, I read that the Enlightened Palace was a place where people paid bring seeds. At one point, Tsar Sultan figured out, got some good, and added them to his garden. Okay. The Tsar or Sultan? Is he Arab or is he Russian? Like there is a difference. Just because most of the Arabs know how to speak Russian, or I'm not gonna say most, but many of them. That's just because their land was. That's like an older generation too that speaks Russian. Now it's American they speak. Probably not for super long, but yeah. Okay. And then back. Hi. That works. Talking bird always pairs with singing trees. I have some talking birds to Phaeton. Oh, okay. This was in which D&D book? Okay, and fuck me, it's 11 o'clock. Hi. Yep, you're going around that. Fuck over. Save myself some time, energy. Two E or 3E. Huh. I wonder how much they have on, like, I can only imagine they have so fucking much. I mean, there's so much to that world that people have developed and come up with. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is cut that off. So we're getting so close. Hell, at this point. Ooh, not okay. Not okay. Like, I remember checking, like, the official wiki before getting locked up, and I was just fucking astonished for the crazy amount of storyline and, like, what era that you can jump into and what's going on at that time. And that has a huge effect on your game, possibly. Like, if you really want to fuck with your I'm just talking about like literally the official what's published by one of the Wizards of the Coast franchise outlets or another in the D&D realm. I mean, you have the exploits of Dristo Erden, which affect a entire realm or area in the Forgotten Realms for a significant little period of time there. I mean, just one incident, the volcano going off, that fucked up an entire town. How'd that happen in the middle of your fucking campaign to you? Totally way to just, screw off campaign you didn't expect to get screwed off in such a way. Alrighty. Almost got the fully finished frame finished. And to think, I'm just seriously one of the few people who will even take the time to do this. Which, don't get me wrong, I'm doing a quick job on this one, and it's already taken an hour, and I'm not even done yet. That's what I mean from published series, like the amount of shit out there that affects the whole D&D thing. How do I want to go about this? Dirk. I want 26. Where's 26? 32, 26. Oh, you're here. I see. Welcome back. I've been trying to finish the back of this because, as you know, I have a thing like I try not to ever release a piece that doesn't have a finished back. That does mean I'm probably not getting to bed until stupid time again, but that's gonna have to be the way it is. Mm. Oh, wow, that was. Sorry about that. The webcam program seems to have crashed there for a fucking second. I had to go reboot that. And we are back, indeed. Not for a whole hell of a long period of time left, but we are back for it. Let's see. At this point, it's just sewing it all back together. That piece there, I will deal with last. Actually, no, I won't. I'll deal with it now. Dink. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. 3, 4, Yeah. Yeah, Sabella, that is one of my favorite phrases. I use it all the fucking time. To express a very, very wide range of things. And here we are. Let's see. I wonder if. Ow! I can hook that in. And under. It'll be okay. Okay. I realized that this has literally ended up exactly how I knew it was gonna. Like, someone should pick up that phone. Because I fucking called it. I'm literally going to sink that down in. And trust physics to do the rest. Ooh, again, that needs to be visible. And I know. And then I said that, I was probably going to get done with that, realize I was like not super fucking long from the end, but way closer than I thought. Think that I could finish it in an hour. It ended up taking till midnight, being up till 2 polishing. Because I still have rings. Like, it literally, except for the fucking. But I figured since I'm already doing this and in this chair, because the only reason I'm going to end the stream is to go to my, like, other station and turn the grinder on. Alrighty, and we're done. That piece there, yeah. We will fully tie it down here in a moment. Ladies, I have to finish sanding this set of stones and those others, and yeah, so I must bid you adieu. Thank you for showing up to my streams. We'll catch you Sunday. Catch you Sunday, 5 p.m.